My tour of duty with the West Midlands Ambulance Service finds me back in Birmingham, where my daytime shift with Lee and Emma has brought us to a primary school to tend a nasty cut. Our young patient might be nicely bandaged up, but it's my turn to suffer as an invitation to talk to the kids has given me a serious case of stage fright.
This is just ridiculous. Hello.
Who knows what job Angela does?
At the moment, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm travelling around with the ambulance service, the West Midlands Ambulance Service, and so I'm going and seeing how they help other people. And when I'm not travelling around with them, I'm being an actress on the television.
Well, thank you very much for coming in and saying hello.
Thank you very much.
It's made it very special for us.
Yeah.
And you're going to be taking really good care of Cheyenne, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to. Cheyenne's mum's going to come, and so I'm going to sit in the back of the ambulance and look after Cheyenne and her mum until we take her to the hospital.
Does that sound good, Cheyenne? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, let's hold on to Teddy. Should we meet your mummy down the hospital?
Loads of them put their hands up. I think they put their hands up because they thought I really am an ambulance. They had no idea that I'm on the telly. No idea. But yeah, absolutely petrifying. Petrifying.
All right, I'm a right sissy, especially compared to brave little Cheyenne. At the hospital, the cut will be carefully glued and she'll be back at school in no time. It's such a relief when a job turns out like that. It was called as a trauma, but it was more like a mishap, really. I've noticed during my time with the West Midlands Ambulance Service that truly traumatic incidents happen on the roads. And our next call is yet another road traffic collision.
Okay, we're on our way now. We've just been called on. It's a car versus a motorbike. And it's a male, 35 years old. That's my age. Conscious and breathing. Ooh, that was a bit bumpy.
I'm blocking the road now. He's going to be waiting.
On this case, it's technician Lee's turn to attend and to decide the plan of action.
That's it. Right. Okay.
With emergencies like this, every second counts. And even if all I do is carry Lee's bag, it gives him precious extra time to assess the scene.
Required over.
176 please, thank you. Get back.
You've got pain, left hand, right knee, lower back. Okay, yeah.
Although Lee's sure this biker's injuries aren't life-threatening, looking at the state of his bike, that was one big impact.
Yeah, and we're going to have to look at the right leg.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
It looks like you may have done a bit of damage there. Okay.
What level of pain is it at the moment? How valuable is your leather jacket?
You ever had morphine before? No. Okay. Do you feel nauseous at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, that's why I'm giving you this pain relief for that, okay?
It looks like he's broken his leg above. He's been quite vocal about thinking that he's just dislocated his knee, but it looks like it's broken above the knee. And he's got pain in his lower back as well and his hand. But he's very, very lucid, you know, and he said he wasn't knocked unconscious. But, I mean, that bike's a mess.
You're not allergic to anything at all?
The frightening statistic is that you are 25 times more likely to die in a crash whilst riding a motorbike than if you are driving a car.
Right, while we're doing this, tell me what happened, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You should right off, mate.
I'm amazed how calm this guy seems, considering what he's been through. But he's obviously got no idea of the damage he's done to himself.
Yeah, it's actually, the injury looks above your neck.
Yeah.
Okay?
And your leg's the wrong shape
Okay.
at the minute.
Try and relax and trust us for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Because we don't, we're doing it as quickly as we can. We don't want to move you
He's only
and give you
21, isn't he?
yeah. We don't want to give you any other injuries, okay?
That's just something to stop you feeling sick.
We're going to get this guy back onto the board, okay? So we're going to get the board behind him.
Okay.
Basically, roll the board and the patient onto the board at the same time. Okay?
Does that help with the pain at all?
It's probably going to scream out some pain.
Right.
It does,
Okay.
Is pain still there?
Main concern for the left knee.
That's
Right knee.
bending up.
Yeah.
So we're not moving.
Right, okay.
Mash, basically.
I'm petrified. The smallest move is really going to hurt this guy.
Sit behind him.
I'm stood here and I'm terrified.
Yeah, how's that pain now?
The injury is much worse than Lee and Emma expected.
Oh, Lee, I think he's gone above and below the knee. I'm gonna...
Have you got any abdominal pain? Any pain in your tummies? No? Okay, brilliant.
I don't know if I can get his boot off, but he's gone there. I don't know if he's gone below because it felt wobbly both.
Now that his leathers are cut away, I see for myself exactly how badly broken the leg is. And it's shocking.
Oh my God. It's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Grab your socks off as well.
Yeah.
You
Got a
able
nice
to wiggle
pulse.
your toes?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Got a nice pulse in that foot.
Excellent.
Okay.
Having to be so hands-on has made me realise something important.
It's going to be cold going around your leg, okay?
I couldn't bear the responsibility of this job. You know, like you talk about stuff, oh yeah, it's life and death. Oh no, it is actual life and death. And to be brave enough to take that responsibility is admirable. It's a bit like, you reckon if you see someone fall down in the street and if they went into cardiac arrest, I can understand why people would go, I'm not doing it. Because as soon as you put one finger on, you become responsible. And it's a massive burden. Obviously, they just take it on the chin and it's all in a day's work, but it's not for me.
Lee and Emma's job here is mostly done. The bike has been given a powerful dose of pain relief. He's been immobilised on a spinal board with a neck brace and leg splint, which will all help prevent further injury on his short trip to A&E. Now that Lee and Emma have done their bit, it's over to the emergency team at City Hospital,
He was driving up the road and the car's turned.
the next link in this amazing critical care chain.
Wow, it's a bit of a clean-up job there, isn't it? 'Cause after everything that got used on that last job.
Yeah.
So, he's gone into resus there.
Yeah.
What had they diagnosed whilst you were in there?
He's got an open book pelvis.
Which is
It's when your pelvis is joined by ligaments to the front, and if they break, it just opens. So they call it an open book because instead of being round like that, it flops back. Oh. And they've said his leg's definitely broken, which we thought, but they need to x-ray to see exactly how many breaks and if they can fix it.
how many breaks? So how long will he end up being in hospital for, do you reckon?
Possibly quite a few weeks. It depends how badly he's broken his leg, because it does look like he's going to theatre to be fixed. So it depends on what they find, and if they can't pin or plate it, then they have to look at other options like amputation.
So he could potentially lose his leg?
His injuries are relatively minor compared to if he didn't have the protective clothing on.
Because he had the full, lot on there, didn't he?
And
He had every layer.
Basically, it's held his leg in place quite well. His trousers are acting as a splint.
Yeah, because if you only wear like trousers like this and you come off your bike, there's a possibility if your leg snaps it could twist, and it's called like a spiral fracture.
A spiral fracture, which is exactly what you mean. It's a break.
It snaps and then twists, and your leg twists around, and afterwards twists.
Coming up, a race through town with James and Les.
Right, which ankle is it?
And a mishap on the ice with the Smith brothers.
Good with my hands, I am.